when I'm asked about why did you do music, I did it because I wanted to get closer to people. I wanted to be a part of the room, not just part of the room that people stared at. I wanted to be a part of the momentum, and I felt that I could do that through music. And I think the test of any performer is their willingness to play live, whether it's act, whether it's music. And the drama of being live is something that I need. You're always asked that question. You know, you're always asked who inspired you. Well, you know, my mom, and when she sang in the choir, when I was little, I looked at my mom up there, and of course you think your mom's the most beautiful woman in the world, so she inspired me. And then the years pass, and you hear your first bit of rock and roll, and the Beatles inspire you, and the Four Seasons inspire you, and Motown inspires you. And then as you get older, you really begin to really see the amount of people, the quality of people who were making music in the 60s, and the list is very long. You know, it's Clapton, it's, you know, Neil Young, it's James Taylor, it's Carole King, and you know, Robbie Robertson. And now I've managed to omit 100 others that have influenced me, and likewise those guys that are in the band. Well, you know, you're always asked about a record, how personal is this, you know? It's all personal. Sometimes they're my stories, and sometimes they're the stories of everybody else in the band. Everybody in the band writes. But if I can't relate to them, we won't sing them. It really doesn't matter. I have to be able to relate whether I've written on the song or whether someone else has, for it to be a song that I will play for people that have paid to come see us. You know, some people think, why did you start this thing? Because we're playing in front of large crowds now, and we've even made a record. Actually, we've made our second record. Our first record was Untold Truth. Our second was Turn It On. When I started, I just wanted to play for the love of playing live, and that was it. And it's the way I started my acting, just the love of acting. I didn't know that it would take me around the world. And it was the same with music. It started in my living room, and 5 years later, it's taken us around the world. Why should somebody buy Turn It On? I guess why anybody buys any music, they want their money's worth. And everything that we had, everything that I had inside me, everything that the band had went into that record. I don't know if it's going to speak out loud to whoever finds it, but I think it will, because it's come right from who we are as people. So if you want to know about me, you can know about me a lot through the music of Turn It On. Yeah, well, you know, our music is perceived as very American, but I really wanted our band to play in Europe. Why? It's funny, you know, the very first movie, the movie that I'm known very well for, Dances with Wolves, it's a very American movie. But when I decided to make that, I couldn't even get any money from my own country. The first money for Dances with Wolves came from Europe. When I made Open Range, another very American movie, the first money again came from Europe for a very American movie. So Europe, in a way, has always been a part of my own adventures, my own personal risks. And when we started to do music and started to become comfortable with ourselves, I knew I wanted to go to Europe. I don't know why. I didn't know if they would receive us. I didn't know what our reception would be. But I knew in my heart that we should come over here and play.